The following program is rated A for
Awesome!
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Break the Hole with Rusty and Billy. I'm Rusty.
I'm Billy. I got to say my name this time for the first time ever, maybe.
I thought, maybe I should let him introduce himself. You know what I'm saying? Man, we're excited to be back. A lot of great things happening. First thing that's exciting to me, though, is Series 3 in the LJN figures is out. My man Billy here texted me, I think it was yesterday, and was like, "Hey, Target's got the Rock," and I was like, "I'm gonna cash app you," like because this out of all the ones in Series 3, this was the one that I had to have. Like the Jelly Roll's cool. Jake the Snake's one that I'm gonna want. Who was the other one? Is Piper in 3?
Piper. Yeah.
Piper's in 3. Whatever. I give or take Piper. But The Rock, man, I had to have The Rock, and so excited to have this one on the black card. And then Billy rocking the Trick Williams shirt. I've got a Trick Williams shirt on the way. It's going to be here tomorrow. I was actually sad that it didn't come in today because I was going to wear my new Trick Williams shirt, on the show. And it would have been crazy.
By the way.
Yeah. But so you'll see my Trick Williams shirt next week. It's a little different than his. It's the white with the big TW logo on it. But WWE Shop had some good sales going on the other day, man. So I got the Trick Williams t-shirt. I got a Roman Reigns hoodie that was on sale for like $20.
Oh, can't beat that.
Yeah. Then I got the Alexa Bliss gloves and then 11x14 of portrait of where she came back for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shadow box it with the gloves in there.
Nice.
So
cool,
yeah.
Cool.
It'll be hanging somewhere over in here, so
that'll be cool.
I'm excited about that, man.
A Roman Reigns hoodie for $20.
Yeah, it was like $22.
Cheaper than a shirt. Yeah.
It was the one he wore, I think, in the fall of last year. But I'm okay with waiting. If I get it half or a third of the price, I'll wait. Like,
darn right.
I want his new t-shirt, the one that he's been wearing, but I'm not paying $40 for a t-shirt.
Yeah, you
gotta stay into it. I'm gonna wait till it goes on sale.
You gotta wait like 3 or 4 weeks or a month or sometime before
I'm one man, like I want to buy multiple things, and so I wait till they're on sale so I can buy multiple. Because it was like I could spend $60 on, one t-shirt and maybe something little. Or I could spend $60 on the hoodie, the t-shirt, the gloves, the picture. Like, give me more stuff, man. I'm a sucker for more stuff. So
sometimes you got to be patient and wait for things to be sale eligible.
Absolutely.
Or you'll pay the dollar for them. Yeah,
absolutely. Sure. But man, let's talk about Saturday night's main event.
Mm-hmm.
So Lyra got her face jacked.
She sure did.
Well, Bailey landed that forearm right across the nose, man. Like.
Man, if you didn't see that, go back and watch.
Man, I mean,
it was.
It looked like it might have been on Lyra because her head was up a little further than I think Bailey thought it was going to be. She was kind of leaned a little forward, and it looked like Bailey was trying to come down like kind of across the top of the chest, maybe the top of. But Lyra's head was up, and I mean, it came right down across her nose, man. That
it ain't ballet. It ain't ballet. And as Funaki would say, that would look ugly.
Yeah, that
ugly. Ooh, man, her nose was, and a puddle of blood just immediately formed on the mat.
It was everywhere.
Outside, and it was just like a faucet. Oh man, and she trucked on through that match and finished the match and won the match, and did all they were supposed to do afterwards as well. I mean, like
destroyed Bailey after
she didn't stop. If anything, it probably fired her up.
Yeah.
And she didn't stop for nothing, man.
No, I mean, they slowed down to put a towel over her for a minute, but I mean, other than that, man, a couple of times, they would put a towel on her face, but other than that, man, she just pressed right on.
And Bailey put her in a crossface like twice.
Yeah.
Which is like directly right across the bridge of the nose, like. Ooh,
yeah,
man, rough night. I
mean,
man, they got
it wasn't quite Stone Cold Bret Hart blood.
No,
it was up there though. I mean, like what was crazy about it is because they would clean her face off, but you would look around, man. I mean, there's just pools of blood all over the mat, all over the floor. It was bad, man.
It was
got her good.
It was nasty. Like I said, it ain't ballet.
No.
Stuff happens, and it happens like that all the time. Quite frankly, watch Unreal.
Yeah,
especially this season.
Yeah. We'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah. So I mean, like, yeah, And I mean, crowd got into it too. I mean,
Yeah.
MSG, New York, you kidding me? They'll eat that
Oh, I
up.
mean, the Garden,
My
man, is
gosh.
the
I
home of
mean,
WWE.
yeah, yeah. And just like I said, if anything, it fired Lyra up and she got through the match and didn't slow down a bit.
Yeah.
Nose 3 times the size, blood all over the
Man.
place. Nothing. Didn't matter to her.
And everyone out there has probably been popped in the nose before. I mean, I think we've all taken a
Yeah.
shot to the nose. It's hard to keep going doing anything. But
Now, knock on wood, I've never had a broken nose.
yeah,
I've been popped in the nose before, though. I mean,
yeah.
that's enough to discombobulate you.
Oh man.
Let alone if I don't know what it's like when it's broken. I've heard that your eyes water and you obviously can't breathe through it. So
Yeah.
for
I,
her to truck through that still is like, oh,
I think that's probably more overlooked. I mean, you think when you see it and you think about it, you think about the pain, but the difficulty breathing, the challenge right there, especially
there's one airway now.
in
Yeah.
what they're doing. That's challenging.
Hmm.
So, props to Lyra for pushing through, man.
Yeah.
I'm I'm getting into this new character. I kind of like it. I kind of
And
like
if
it.
anything, the broken nose on Saturday Night's Main Event helped her. You know, look what it did for Becky Lynch back in the day.
I
I mean,
mean,
I'm just saying.
honestly, like
Yeah.
I don't think it could have come at a better time for her because you're
Oh
coming
yeah.
out in this new character and kind of this rough, tough, like just
Mhm.
nothing matters than other than destroying you, and you get that, and then you still proceed to go out and destroy her like that. That kind of fit perfect.
You earn our respect. Not that you didn't have it before,
Yeah,
but like you've got our attention.
absolutely,
We're gonna keep our eye on you.
absolutely.
Well, what else you got? Like okay, she's here to stay, and this ain't just a hobby for her. This ain't just a she's here and wants to do this.
Yeah.
This is all she's got. That's all there is to it. Like
And man, I've been thinking like this, man. Like, so I'm sure y'all know Rhea Ripley, not going to be medically cleared, so they're having to go a different direction with the women's championship. And what are they having?
so, they're having an interim
Yeah,
women's championship. It's a 5-woman ladder match for the.
ladder match. Yeah,
They're
that's what it
counting
was.
interim WWE Women's Champion. They're not stripping Rhea of the
Yeah,
title. They're crowning an interim champion instead. It's basically just a temporary champion, basically, is what it means. So when Rhea is medically cleared, whoever wins that ladder match and becomes the interim champion, they're going to have an immediate clash right there with
yeah.
the real women's champion, who is Rhea Ripley. So
And it's weird because I've never seen them do an interim thing like
yeah,
this before. It was kind of
she probably won't be out that long. Is what I'm
yeah.
is what I'm looking at. So who's advanced so far? Was it Jade and Tiffany Stratton? I'm
Think
trying to
so.
remember who advanced. There have been only two ladies that advanced so far. I think it was Jade and Tiff. I think. Could be wrong on that, but I think it's Jade and Tiffany. So we got 3 more competitors that are going to advance, and who knows who they'll be. I don't know. May Charlotte wasn't beaten yet, was she?
Man, I don't even remember.
This is Wednesday night that we're
This aired.
shooting this, so this is 5 nights ago that SmackDown was 5 nights ago. We can't remember.
You know what? Now that I think
There's been so much gone in and out of our minds
I'm
in
gonna
the
be
last 5 days.
I'm gonna be completely transparent. I don't think I even watch SmackDown because I usually watch SmackDown on Saturday,
Uh-huh.
but Saturday night's main event was Saturday, and so I started watching it on the way home from work. I don't think I ever went back and watched SmackDown.
Oh my gosh!
That's why I can't remember nothing.
Wow!
I didn't even go back and watch SmackDown. I got caught up in Saturday night main event, and I was like, I'll go back Sunday and watch SmackDown, and just never forgot all
Oh
about it.
man! Wow!
Man, Shay, what kind of host am I? My
Well,
God.
well, I'll tell you what. It was 5 days ago. There's been so much going in and out of my
Man.
mind in 5 days, so I can't remember everything that happened on SmackDown. Exactly what all went on, what all happened. Some
You
of
know
it,
what?
some of it bled over into Saturday Night's Main Event. Some of it bled over into Raw, and it's just we're on the road to SummerSlam anyway, so it's more of that kind of stuff anyway. Danhausen showed up and had a stuffed cat in a bird cage, and said he was
Danhausen.
going to have help based off of this stuffed cat. So
All right.
we'll get to Saturday Night's Main Event and talk about that anyway here in a little bit. But
So Our good friend Google,
Yeah.
will keep me updated on what
Google
up to
House.
speed. Yeah, Google has them. That's yeah. Finn Balor beat Talatonga
Mm-hmm.
via pinfall. Tiffany Stratton defeated JC Jane.
Uh-huh.
Jay Cargill defeated Nia Jax.
Aha.
War Raiders defeated Fraxium, whatever. Cody Rhodes, Gunther ended in a no contest after interference from Punk and Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
So yeah, not and honestly, like, it doesn't sound like there was a whole lot of content on Saturday, and that was kind of my thought Monday night as well. Like, the show was just kind of weird until the end. The end was amazing, but and this may be jumping ahead, but did you notice there wasn't any women's match on Monday Night Raw?
Someone did, and someone called it out on social. I saw,
Yeah,
but I didn't until someone called it out on social.
I thought the whole Raw episode, like the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, I don't know, man. This episode just feels off. Like it was just something weird about it. And then, you get to the end and the main event and everything, all the fallout at the end was awesome, and it kind of made you forget about, to me, a very matter of fact, I was texting a friend. We were talking about, I was like, kind of a lackluster episode, like not a whole lot happening. And then, all that happened at the end that we'll get into. But
Well, we're on the road to SummerSlam.
yeah,
It's next weekend, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after,
yeah,
right?
week
So
and a half away.
it's kind of like we're kind of in a little in between time between now and then, where it's kind of like we've kind of I feel like WWE Creative up there in the headquarters, they've already got everything kind of figured and planned out for SummerSlam. Now it's just kind of like, what do we do in the meantime?
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of where we're at.
Yeah.
So I mean, we'll have times like that where it's just kind of like, what do we do for Raw and SmackDown in between?
Yeah.
Like what extra can we do? What it's kind of like the B side of the album, so to speak.
It's almost like you had
just kind of a little bit of filler. Honestly,
it's almost like you wish SummerSlam was a week sooner and you
Yeah.
could have just got straight to your go home episode, but
Yeah.
it's like, dang, we've got this one more episode. We got to kind of come up with some stuff to fill it. Like you said, some filler.
Mhm.
It wasn't bad. I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad episode. It just, there wasn't a whole lot of, oh my God, until the end, we finally saw Jey Uso again.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I was watching all that happen, I was like, my God, if Jay don't come out now, someone needs to check on him.
Mhm.
Like, where did he
Yeah.
go? So I was glad he finally came out. But we'll get into that after we go through Saturday night's main
Mhm.
event. The Danhausen, man. So Danhausen and JD in the no DQ match.
Yep.
And of course the Judgment Day is going to interfere. But when he ran back to the machine, he threw the stuffed cat in there.
Yeah.
And everybody
Should've
knew
known
who
right
was
then.
coming out. Everybody knew who was coming out.
Should have known right then, based on the fact that it was a stuffed
The big
cat.
Carl Anthony Towns comes out, man. That was freaking
Carl Anthony
awesome,
Towns
man.
popped out, yeah, man, and a heck of a choke slam, man.
Oh man,
Dude, I mean, a choke slam that the Big Show, that Kane, that anybody that's ever done a choke slam would be proud of, man.
But JD, man, he ended up like almost falling on the top of his head. He got so vertical with it and flipped, like his legs flipped so far up that when he landed like here, like not on his shoulders, almost like
Yeah.
It's like, dude, he almost way overextended on that.
Well, he's a little top heavy anyway up there. He's got a big old head, does JD.
Yeah.
He's a human Funko Pop, folks, and that's just the way he.
But Cat got him up in the air, man.
I mean,
he got him up there.
Yeah. The choke slam dunk.
Yeah.
That's what they called it, and I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
Keep that, trademark that.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
That's awesome. Choke slam JD, choke slam Dom through a Slim Jim sponsored table.
Yep. And now we've got
snapped into it.
Now we've got Danhausen and Dirty Dom at SummerSlam.
Yes. Oh, that's gonna be
that's
gonna be great.
Man.
That's gonna be great. Did you see Danhausen's uncursing parade during Saturday during the day?
Oh, at Fanatics Fest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, he was going from Fanatics Fest to the Garden, which is like 3 blocks, but in New York it takes like an hour and a half.
New York blocks aren't like Arkansas blocks, man. They are long.
And it was raining and out there and all stuff, but still, like, and Danhausen's going through Fanatics Fest, like he's high-fiving kids, taking pictures.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, boom, boom, how are you? Yeah, your hand was wet. Ah, like just going through.
He had an uncursing booth at Fanatic Fest.
Yeah. He had an uncursing parade, and R-Truth's on the float.
Yeah.
already there, and with some guy dressed in a werewolf costume. I don't know. And then the Minniehausens were with him
Love the
too.
mini houses.
And he's like, "What? He's like, why you? How much PTO do you guys have?" So, and the
So
Minniehausens were on Saturday night's main event as well.
yeah.
You know,
So here's what we need, Mattel. We need the Ultimate Edition Danhausen,
I bet
but
we'll
it
get it.
needs the mini housens with it.
I bet we'll get it tonight. It starts San Diego Comic Con, and this is the big reveal of all their stuff for like the next year, basically.
Well,
So I bet as we're having this, that's starting. So
Danhausen Ultimate needs to be in it, and it needs to have the mini housens in there.
yeah, I don't know about the mini houses, but I bet we'll see an Ultimate Danhausen.
Oh, we've got to see an Ultimate Danhausen.
Over the next couple of days, there are gonna be reveals upon reveals upon reveals. We'll see a bunch of Danhausen in one form or another. I believe very strongly
I
about
think
that.
so too. I think
He'll be
he's
there.
gonna
He'll be
be
there at their booth. So I mean, he threatened to curse them if they didn't have one. By now, I figure they'll have several. So
Yeah, he'll get his main event, um, the regular main event one or whatever, regular series.
Mhm,
I bet they'll put him in a main event showdown with somebody. He'll get his elite, and then
mhm,
you got to give him an ultimate, man.
mhm,
Got to give him an ultimate.
mhm.
I mean that's just a no question. Got to.
He'll get something in the Knicks gear at some point. I'm sure.
Oh
Probably,
yeah,
probably a year from now. Probably,
yeah,
I would say, or unless they can just kind of,
yeah.
unless they can do it faster. Usually it takes them a year to turn around from.
I see him. I think we talked about it last week. I see him being, kind of like how Rey Mysterio was. You talked about how he's in every line. Just about it seems like there for a while. AJ Styles was in every line. He was just in a different, different set of leggings. Different
Mhm.
gloves. But I think Danhausen's going to be one of those, man. Just because his stuff sells. Like if you go to WWE shop, man, like he's got tons of stuff, and a lot of it is sold out.
He's got as many shirts as Stone Cold ever had,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been in the company since February.
Yeah,
It's pretty incredible.
yeah.
And we'll get to Raw a little bit later, but did you see on Raw, since we're talking about Danhausen, no, we'll just bring it up now. So in the mat, he went to the back and got EO.
Mm-hmm.
He went and got EO Sky on the Curse Cruiser. It reminded me so much of when Miss Elizabeth back in the day would go and get Hulk Hogan
Oh
when the
yeah,
Macho Man was in trouble. He
yeah,
did that a couple times. Did it at WrestleMania. Did it on Saturday night's main event. And then Danhausen runs to the back and comes back out with EO Sky
yeah.
on the on the Curse Cruiser to thwart off Liv Morgan. I'm like, that's so Elizabeth of you.
Yeah. Oh
Man,
yeah.
that's so awesome.
Oh yeah.
It just touched me.
Yeah.
Anyways,
No, that was cool.
yeah.
What else Saturday night's main event? Lara, Danhausen.
We had, of course, Roman and Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
Their big celebration together at the end there when Jalen got his own World Heavyweight Championship and was interrupted by Seth freaking Rollins' music, and out comes Tyrese Halliburton
Yeah. You
with
knew
a
that. You knew that was coming. You knew that was
steel
coming.
chair and all, steel chair and all. But then Seth comes in there and attacks Roman, blindsides him,
Yeah.
has a brief stare off with Jalen Brunson, and Jalen Brunson's like, "This is my house,
Yeah.
MFR." Like, no, no. So Roman gets back in there, takes out Seth. No physicality with Jalen or Tyrese.
Yeah. Well, Jalen had something on his wrist, so he's got dealing with an injury.
I figured the
But
NBA's would frown upon them
oh,
doing
oh,
anything.
100%.
It
100%.
ain't like back in the day when Rodman and Carmelo main evented Bash at the Beach.
Well,
But
the NBA didn't like it then, but you ain't gonna
well,
tell Rodman he can't do
you
something.
ain't
So
going.
like he's gonna do what he wants to. Like,
Yeah,
but yeah,
but yeah, would have liked to have seen Tyrese swing that chair though at
yeah,
somebody. I mean, that'd have been pretty
yeah,
cool. Hopefully the NBA will lighten up on those guys and they can do something physical sometime.
yeah.
Because we're just waiting on that. Come on. Rodman and Malone did it back in the day and did it well, by the way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's
Well,
not unprecedented.
and Halliburton and Brunson, they have history with these WWE interactions. Then they're rivals on the court.
Yep.
Halliburton's a pacer, Brunson's a Nick. Like
They're both huge
those
fans.
are two teams that hate each other. So
Same as Rodman and Malone back in the day. The
yeah,
Bulls and the Jazz were
yeah,
in the finals that
yeah.
same year.
So
Obviously, both huge fans.
oh yeah,
Malone talked about, Mid South Wrestling, growing up on the Junkyard Dog, all that stuff in Louisiana. So, yeah, I mean, there's a precedent. It just hasn't happened in a long time.
yeah,
So I would like to see that become a thing. Um, what else happened on Saturday night's main event? Before that, we had the tag match with Cody and Punk against
That was
Gunther and
it.
Sami Zayn.
Yes, yes, yes. And
So glad that Gunther and Zayn didn't win because I did
yeah.
not want it to be a fatal four-way
Oh
at
man.
SummerSlam. I'm glad we kept it one-on-one with Punk and Rhodes. So then afterwards, you know, up and leading up to the match, of course, Cody and Punk on the same page, like brothers, like, I'm gonna beat you. Well, I'm gonna beat you. We'll see. So, but I mean, they're good, right? No beef, no strife there whatsoever. But then
Right.
after the match, as they're celebrating and Punk goes to flip his championship over his shoulders, and when he does that, the end of it catches Cody in the eye, and it's kind of like an accidental thing,
Yeah.
right? Kind of akin to like a girl like whipping her hair in like another girl's face.
Yeah.
But like Punk didn't mean to do that. At least it didn't look like it anyway. But Cody's like, all right, man, that wasn't cool, like. And then afterwards, they took it down off of social and off of YouTube. But afterwards, they had an altercation in the back where like Cody was cussing Punk out.
Oh.
They had to bleep 80% of the whole thing. It was just like all right, and that's what it sounded like. It sounded like a dubbed
That's
over.
But I've noticed that's kind of WWE's thing now is they're showing these backstage altercations or meltdowns. They
Yeah.
did it with Sammy the week he lost to Punk, where he's just effing this and all
Mhm.
that stuff and then, but I don't know, they're trying to make it look like it's not planned, obviously, but I don't know, it's just kind of become a new trend now. Like, let's catch the backstage meltdowns, and which is cool. I'm here for
Yeah,
it.
and on the SummerSlam kickoff show, which was on Sunday, they basically kind of both came out and said, "Well, we're embarrassed about the altercation. We're gonna have the championship match at SummerSlam. We're embarrassed about that." But Cody was just like, I'm embarrassed about it, but I never apologized for it.
Right.
Like, and then
Pull up Raw.
it still got kind of heated there. So it's getting more personal. They're not being so nice to each other now, which I think everybody expected that would be the case. So
Let's
I think if it was where Cody and Punk were just like, "Yep, we're fighting for the biggest prize in all the business at SummerSlam. Miss my buddy. Good luck. Good luck to you
Yeah.
too." You know, all right. I think we'd be like, "Huh?
Yeah.
What?"
Well, I was so afraid that they were going to have Gunther and Sammy win,
hmm
and I don't know, man. I was just like,
I'm glad.
I just kind of just given up the fact, kind of just accepted the fact that that's what was going to happen. It
Well,
was kind of like, oh, the writing's on the wall. They're going to make this a fatal four way.
and thank goodness for Nick Aldis. I kind of had in the back of my mind like there's some unfinished business and there's
Yeah.
something going on with Gunther and Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis, SmackDown general manager, I mean, hasn't been for a few weeks now. Who knows if he? Well, no, he was reinstated as SmackDown general manager.
Yeah.
He was, but he wasn't acting in the role of general manager. He was acting in the role of a man that had been disrespected and appeared and just made Gunther eat that championship title right in his face, and that's what cost him the match.
Yeah.
So on the SummerSlam kickoff show the next day, Gunther immediately gets in Triple H's face and is like,
Mhm.
"You're a general manager. Stuck it to me. What are you going to do about it?" And out comes Nick Aldis. Is like, "You know what? I'm sick of this too."
Well, what I like that Triple H took up for me. He said, "That's not what I see." He said, "I see a man that pushed another man too far
Yep.
and
Yep.
got what's coming to him."
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when Aldis came out, and he's like, "That's exactly what happened. You've pushed," and
Yep.
he has. He's
Uh-huh.
pushed him and pushed him and pushed him, and now, Nick Aldis has snapped,
Mm-hmm.
and now you got the SummerSlam match that you've been saying.
It's official.
You've been saying that's what's going to happen, and you were dead on, man.
Gunther against Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis is not like an old man. He
No,
is not. He's been kind of semi-retired the last few years while he's been SmackDown general manager, but he is a very large British man that is a world champion caliber athlete, and
yeah,
he's a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. He was in TNA for a long time. He is a world renowned dude that we just haven't seen him ever do it in a WWE ring before. So,
With that being said, there's no way he wins this match, right?
Gunther's pretty unstoppable. I haven't seen anything out of Nick Aldis in the past that would lead me to think that he could pull it out over Gunther, but I don't know. We'll see. Who knows?
Yeah.
Gunther's darn near unbeatable though.
Yeah.
Darn near.
I mean,
So,
when's the last time Gunther's lost a match?
I mean, I was at that Raw in Memphis in February, triple threat, Elimination Chamber qualifier. John Evans won it.
I mean, like a one-on-one.
I know, but
a one-on-one.
I'm just trying to
yeah.
think like when
No,
Gunther lost.
I mean like in a singles competition. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah, that's not happened.
like I can't. I want to say it's when he lost his last title.
Cody, but Gunther's foot was under the rope.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Cody.
That's true. Yeah, forgot about that one.
Cody.
Forgot about that one. Yeah, he did lose that one, even though, like you said, his foot was under the rope. That's part of this whole meltdown.
So he's so I mean, obviously he's still lost since then because he's not.
Yeah,
he did not win the WWE Championship from Cody or the World WWE Championship from Cody Rhodes. Yeah. Oh goodness gracious. Because Cody had it, and then
Sammy had his 5 minutes.
Sammy in the triple threat. Yes, in Saudi.
Sammy had his cup of coffee with the title.
Sammy had it for 9 days, and then Punk shows up, makes the trip over from home, shows up at the back door at the Rosemont Horizon.
I'm gonna put on my bio. I'm gonna put on my bio and on my resume. WWE champion, only 9 days less than Sami Zayn. He's only held the title 9 days more than I ever have.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go. But I mean, at least he got to say he was champion. But
he may win it back one day.
He might.
He might.
Honestly, this is what I thought was going to happen. I thought that they would win the tag match at Saturday Night Main Event, and it'd be some crazy ending where, with a fatal four, because you can just pin anybody, and something would happen where he pinned maybe Cody or something to win it. That's kind of what I thought might happen, but I was hoping it didn't. Thank God it didn't. And I'm excited for Punk and Cody, man. Like, that's going to be a good match. I think that Punk's going to get a decent title run. I mean, I'm not saying it'll be a 9 month to a year thing, but I think he's going to get a few months in, maybe till Rumble or Mania. But I've wondered what I wondered, and with them airing that little meltdown backstage with Cody, are we going to get a Cody heel turn? Because the making of it has kind of been brewing. It's kind of been there. Like it kind of started with the different attitude towards Sammy, where he kind of started. You saw more from him aggression wise, like backstage and stuff with Sammy, than I think you've seen in the past with him. Then seeing him flip out on Punk, man, it's like there could be. Are they teasing us? Are they testing the waters to see what the reaction is from people? Like,
he got booed a little bit at WrestleMania too.
Yeah,
a little bit. I guess if there was going to be a Cody Rhodes heel turn or a Punk heel turn at that, this would be the time to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if either will happen or either or not, whatever, but we'll see.
And it may not, or maybe we'll just see like progression towards one or something. I don't know. I just personally, I think his character could use it. Like, I'm not a big fan of the pretty boy Cody. Like, it was all right when he first came back, a few years of that, but I would like to see a heel turn from him.
Well, I kind of want to see him keep doing what he's doing as long as he can, and then but we'll see. We'll see though. I mean, either way, I'm going to watch because I'm a fan. I
mean, I know Punk is technically a face, but Punk's kind of that character that can play both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like Cody's not. Cody's not a guy that I look at and be like, oh, he can straddle the fence in this. Punk straddles the fence. Roman can straddle the fence. Rollins can straddle the fence. Guys like that. Like, they're not anything to me. Like I don't see them as face or heel. They just are who they are. You know,
Yep.
Bray Wyatt was one.
Yep.
He just was who he was. Like
Yeah.
you don't label him face or heel. It's just, hey, that's Bray Wyatt. You know, I see Punk in that same role. You know, and it can change from match to match. You know,
It's
depending on who he's
situational.
against. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's the versatility you have with a guy like that, which makes it awesome because you can pretty much just drop him in any storyline and make it work because
Mhm.
he can go back and forth like that.
Yeah.
So
I think back to him and Drew McIntyre in 24. Was there a big rivalry in
I
24?
think it
Yeah.
was, yeah.
It's like at times Punk would do dastardly things like cost Drew a championship and over there in his homeland,
Mhm.
sliding in and pretending to be a referee and counting and then not counting the three and then looking up at Drew and saying like, "No, I'm here to screw you," you know. And it's like, oh, what a bad rotten thing to do.
Yeah,
And then then most of the time though, Drew was headed over here and Punk was the guy that we were cheering and rooted for over here. So it's situational. Just kind of went back and forth like that, where it just depends on who and the setting and where and you know sometimes to do good things is the right thing.
yeah.
Sometimes to do bad things is the right thing. So
Very nice, very evil.
very nice, very evil. Just you know,
Man, like looking at Monday Night Raw, man, it just God, man, it was just so like there just wasn't a lot. Like I'm looking at the results right here, and like literally there's like four things. Like there's hardly anything to it. Like the Gabe won Penta versus Rusev and Ethan Page.
hmm
You know, that was a good match, whatever. Joe Hendry, Dominic Mysterio, um, you know, whatever. Division versus Javon Evans and Dragon Lee. I mean, really, the biggest thing out of that would be, you know, Otis coming out. Now, what I'm hoping in this, man, like, because Otis has like a little, I almost want to call it like a cult following behind him. Like he's got a fan base, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
he's got a fan base. People pop when he comes out. He had this back during the Mandy Rose thing,
hmm
and it's like it was here today, and then like the next day it was like WWE just quit talking about it. I hope they learn from that. I hope they do more with this. Like, because I think you've got a chance to really push Otis in all this. Like with this whole Maxine turn on him, playing on Otis's emotions. Like, I'm not saying Otis is ever going to be your heavyweight champion or anything, but I feel like you've got a chance to really elevate him a little more and you know just bring more with him.
hmm Otis seems like he's at his best when he's heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
I yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I feel like because him and Tozawa on Raw. I mean, they were looking like. When have you seen Tozawa dismantle an announce table and
Yeah,
like we're gonna put this dude through this table like we're gonna
yeah,
get our pound of flesh here. Like it was nice to see. Like it really was. Um, but yeah, Otis gets his heart broken. We get in his corner. We get behind him and gosh, I mean we love the guy anyway. Gosh he's so doggone sweet and lovable. The little monster. But man, I tell you what.
yeah,
Mm. He's no more better in the course of his career to me than when he's gotten his heart broken.
yeah,
I, yeah, I mean I think that is to be capitalized on.
yeah.
So I agree.
Yeah, whether it's singles or whether it's him and Tozawa together, you know, however you want to do it. But I think it's a good time to push them a little bit. You know, it doesn't even have to be in a
No,
title, you know, any of the titles. But just you know, push them, man. The crowd's responding to it. You know, fan that flame.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Um, let's see. Obafemi and JD McDonough, man. God bless. That wasn't even a match. That was
Mm.
which, you know, that all happened after the Danhausen thing and McDonough threw the bag that I guess it had fake money or something in it and it hit Oba.
Supposed to be the human monies.
Yeah.
It was
And
fake.
then he ends up having to have a match with Oba. That was like 30 seconds of just JD getting killed. But I mean, you knew that was going to happen. Like, that wasn't a surprise. Like, again, it felt like a filler. Like, well, we got to get Oba on TV. Let's just. The whole match just felt like a filler to me. What was it? Solo comes out and makes a proposition to Seth Rollins, like,
Yeah.
let me have your back, basically. Let me be in your corner. It just felt so weird, man.
As Sam and Megan on the Raw recap put it, used car salesman Solo comes out and it's like, are we here to talk or are we here to fight? Here to talk. Yeah, how Solo does. Like he was just like, what? If there are no tires, so what? It's still a good car. Like just kind of what it reminded me of.
That big dent down the side will buff right out.
Yeah. I'm so what if that's my family? I can be in your corner. I can help you, Seth. It's going to be 4-on-1 anyway.
So here's my opinion about Solo. I was a huge Solo fan. When he was coming up through NXT, I was like, man, I cannot wait till he gets caught up.
Did you watch him in NXT?
When I knew he was on, I would go watch.
Okay.
Because I would keep up with, because I knew who he was. So excited for him to get caught up. Loved his role when he came up. He was the silent enforcer. Loved it. He was kind of a bad A. Like, you didn't mess with him. Like, he was that guy. He carried that aura with, oh no, here comes Solo. What I hate is where they've gone with his character. Because he went from being the enforcer to then, with all the bloodline fallout and going to being the MFTs, he needed an enforcer. And honestly, man, like, I just feel like they've made him look so weak. He's lost the aggressiveness that he used to have. He lost the intimidation that he used to have. I want to see them get back to that Solo. Like, I miss that. And Jacob Fatu is now who Solo was. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you looked at Solo. How you look at Jacob Fatu. Like, oh God, here comes Fatu. What's going to happen?
Except he ain't as silent.
He's not silent though, but to me, the silence with Solo was what made it even more intimidating.
Yeah.
Because he was never there to talk.
Nope.
Like, he just had the look. Like, he would just walk.
He just stand there with his arms crossed, like,
and just stare. And it's just like, man, like that Solo. I missed that Solo. Now, don't get me wrong. On the mic, he's hilarious. I do love him on the mic, but as far as his character, man, like, I miss that Solo. I don't want to see the red jacket suit. I don't like that Solo, man. Like, I want to see Enforcer Solo.
Yeah.
He was just, it was just much more. There was just, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for, man. It was just, man, it was Solo. That was Solo. Now we've got kind of clown Solo.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like,
and it confuses me too. It throws me off a little bit seeing him like getting beaten down with LA Knight and Royce Keys by the Usos and Jacob Fatu. It's like a mix of like good and bad guys on each side. It throws me off.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Oh, my 7 brew.
Break for 7 brew.
Thank you, sir.
For sure.
This portion of the show is not brought to you by 7 Brew, but I'm going to drink it anyway.
But it could be 7 Brew if you're listening.
Brew. We would love that.
We're very open to a sponsorship. I mean, I enjoy 7 Brew Energy myself.
Yeah,
lots of times. As a matter of fact,
we'd love to have you on board. We'll put your logo on the screen the whole show. And by the way, the Hula Frozen Chiller, amazing. Hey, there's a poll question. What's your favorite 7 Brew drink? Feel free to comment.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. This whole little LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Royce Keys thing, man, it's just a weird little group You know what I'm saying? Like they don't fit together. But I don't know, man. But LA Knight's cooking on the mic, man. I don't know
Oh
what's got
yeah.
into him lately. I don't know what has got into LA Knight lately. He never been bad on the mic.
No,
Don't get
no,
it
no.
twisted. Never been bad on the mic.
One of the best, as a matter of fact.
But the past couple of weeks,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they're letting him just let loose more, like less scripted, just because it doesn't seem rehearsed. Like his
Mm.
punchlines and stuff do not seem rehearsed. I'm
I
wondering if
highly
they've given him
doubt
a
he's
little
ever
more
rehearsed a word
freedom.
in his life. Yeah, yeah.
But I feel like maybe they're giving him a little more freedom, and it's coming across way more genuine right now. And man, he's cooking.
He's had it. He's fed up. He's tired of being at this level when he knows he should be here.
Yeah,
You know, we've talked about it since day one on this show. How LA Knight deserves to be up here, but he's here for some reason, and
yeah,
we would love to see him up here. He of all people would love to see himself up there. Um, the last couple weeks, yeah, he's come out and he's let us know and reminded us, hey, I'm LA freaking Knight. I'm here and I'm not stopping. I mean, I'm either going to
yeah,
crash through this glass ceiling or die trying.
yeah.
So he's going. Hopefully he does it. Hopefully this is the start of him getting on track where he should have been all along, and it results in some World Heavyweight Championship gold.
So we've got the SummerSlam match with the Usos and Fatu, which well let's just stay on Monday night real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the match, you have just chaos. Because Jimmy came out,
Mm-hmm.
Royce Keys came out, Solo came out, and then like we said earlier, finally Jey Uso makes an appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Been waiting on Jey Uso to come out since, what was it, 2-3 weeks ago, since he lost. He was supposed to go win the title from Cody. Then he had a chance to fight for it again against Cody, to fight against Sammy. Lost that. Like couldn't get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
Hadn't seen him. Which, by the way, Roman still has not addressed that. I'm still waiting. I wonder if WWE forgot that was part of the storyline, like a month or so ago. But when Roman told him to go and win that. But either way, but Jey Uso finally makes an appearance. And I mean they lay it down, man. They put it down on them. So now we've got the Usos and Fatu, so the Bloodline against Royce Keys, LA Knott, and Solo Sikoa.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we go with this? Because Solo's coming to the Bloodline.
I hope so.
Solo is coming to the Bloodline.
I hope so.
Does he turn on them during this match? Do we see Zilla finally?
I don't know.
I'm ready for Zilla. I'm following Zilla right now,
Mm-hmm.
like I was following Solo before he got called
I
up.
see. Okay.
Like I'm tracking. I'm like I'm following his socials, man. I'm like, man, what's about to happen?
Is Zilla Umaga's son?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
And dude, like, looks just like him. Like, looks like he came straight out his butt, man. Like, he looks just like him. Like, I mean, like, it's like they were cloning decades ago, and he's the clone.
Oh man. Well,
We're gonna let Billy compose himself for a second.
I mean, that's sign all that family you want to. Okay.
Oh man,
you
yeah.
can't leave one out. You just can't. Okay.
I mean, go ahead and
they just
sign
don't
their,
want to be there, which has happened before.
go ahead and sign their kids, man. Like,
There's been one or two that didn't work out. Manu was here for the blink of an eye and then left. So Manu was supposed to be with Cody and Ted DiBiase and Randy Orton in Legacy back in the day, and Manu was here for like 2 weeks, and then so, and he was Appa's son, so he didn't work out. I mean, sign him.
yeah,
Let's see what we can do with him.
yeah. It's time, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. The question is, does he get involved in this, or does he get involved with the Roman Seth? Or I mean, he may not get involved at all, but I'm ready for Zilla to be up there, man. I'm ready to see what he can do. I think the last thing I read is that WWE is trying to decide, do they want to run him through NXT, or do they just pop him in on the main show?
Mm-hmm.
But personally, the way they've been doing with NXT and stuff, I think you could bring him in on the main show and just have him show up at NXT.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
do like Natty does.
yeah,
Natty's popped in and out of NXT for the
Yeah.
last several years, just kind of being in and out and just kind of working with girls
yeah.
and having a few matches on the show, kind of here and there. She's been down there the last few weeks. Had another match against Jada Parker last night, and they had a heck of a fight a few weeks ago. If you still haven't seen it,
Here's
No.
what I do if I'm WWE with Zilla. I bring them in. I don't bring them into the Roman thing because Roman's thing lately has been winning on his own, and I think Roman needs to win that match on his own. I bring him in this. I think he's the one that helps bring Solo to the family. This is how I play it out. Solo's in the corner with the chair around his neck. As Fatu said, I won't stop next time.
Yeah.
Fatu gets ready to go land it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And out of nowhere, Zilla shows up and stops him.
And we're all like, oh,
Yeah.
oh. And then some of us are like, who's that?
Yeah.
What's that? Maybe he wears the Umaga face paint, and that we're like,
yes,
do that.
And then somehow maybe Zilla's the one that maybe showing Solo that mercy. Solo finally said, I'm in, whatever. Something along those lines. But you get Zilla in, and then after Roman wins, you got the bloodline together, and Roman, kind of like he told Jay, he tells Zilla, go to NXT and win that title.
I feel like we're on Unreal right now. We're in the writers' room right now.
Yeah.
That would hit. That would him to show up and get in the middle like that, wearing like the Umaga face paint. That would hit. We would know who that was without knowing who it was. Man.
Because the people like me and you that watched that era and knew who Umaga was, like we're gonna recognize just the face paint. If you never knew who Zilla Fatu was, you see that face paint, that's the first thing you're thinking is
Yep.
And so you do that.
I would do that.
And then you have Roman send him to NXT to win the title. He goes down, he wins the title. And every week, not only is he on NXT with that title, but he's coming up to one of the main shows with that NXT title on his shoulder. That's going to take viewers too from the main show to NXT because, I want to see Zilla.
That NXT title picture is getting crowded though.
It is.
He needs to get down there and bust it up. I mean, there's someone made their debut last night. You hadn't seen Mike Santana showed up.
Just like Bo Dallas. I thought it was Bo Dallas walking in, man. Bro, when I watched it online, he looked like Bo Dallas.
No, that's Mike Santana.
I knew it wasn't Bo Dallas, but I was just like,
what
are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
But no, man, but you think about the viewers that don't watch NXT but are invested in the main stuff, and then you see someone like Zilla bringing that title up every week, so you see it. It's in front of your face, and it's going to make you wonder, oh, dude, he's defending that on NXT. Like, I need to go see what's going on in NXT.
Yeah. I don't know why in the world you wouldn't watch NXT. I don't know why. I have no idea why.
Well, I'll tell you why.
It's great.
Because with as busy life is, sometimes you prioritize. I mean, that's why I don't watch it as much, because I already watched so many WWE related content.
I get that.
With family.
I get that.
But something like that's going to make me, dude, I've got to make sure I record that so I can at least fast forward and watch that segment.
It's a lot of stuff out there. It's WWE alone. There's a lot. Yeah. There's a lot of it's heavy content. It's a heavy schedule of it, and it's a lot to keep up with it. Sometimes it is.
But what happens when you do that? So like someone like me, say, who's going to be like, okay, I'm going to record NXT because I want to see Zilla in NXT. Because I'm seeing him on the main show. Now I want to see him because I know he's on NXT fighting, cutting promos, whatever. I'm going to record it. I'm going to go watch it. Well, as I'm watching him, I'm seeing other people. Now I'm going to start being a fan of some others just because I was tuning in to watch Zilla. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think it's a great idea to bring him in, have Roman send him to NXT, get him in that title picture, win that title, and then be back and forth on the shows. Even if he's not competing and defending it on the main show, he's got that strap on his shoulder every week. Everyone's like, what's that title Zilla's got? Oh, he's the NXT champion.
Yeah.
Dang, when's NXT? I need to watch that.
And it's not unprecedented.
No.
For years now, Natty's shown up down there in and out, just kind of here and there doing things.
Others have done it over the years.
Solo Sikoa was the NXT North American champion when he showed up
When he
and
came
helped,
up.
and when he showed up and helped Roman at Clash of the Castle
They
against Drew
made him.
McIntyre.
They made him give it up,
and he was the enforcer.
But see, that was a mistake I felt like they made.
Dirty Dominic Mysterio, as a member of the Judgment Day, showed up at NXT with the Judgment Day, all of them down there, and defeated, I believe it was Dragon Lee, if I'm not mistaken, for the NXT North American Championship as a main roster superstar. And he went back and forth for the time that he was champion. It's not unprecedented. Kevin Owens was NXT champion when he showed up and answered John Cena's open challenge. And beat him at Elimination Chamber, at the Elimination Chamber event.
I believe Charlotte Flair even went back and did some NXT.
Charlotte Flair won the NXT Championship at WrestleMania from Rhea Ripley. She won the Royal Rumble. She had the right to choose whatever champion she wanted at WrestleMania. She chose Rhea Ripley for the NXT Championship. It's not unprecedented.
No.
It just doesn't happen a lot all the time.
I think it's a great opportunity.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
And it just adds a whole nother layer to the bloodline stuff. I mean, so go ahead.
Speaking of like cross title defenses and stuff like that, Ray Phoenix, we didn't see him. It wasn't this last week on SmackDown, but we've seen a few weeks where Ray Phoenix defended the AAA Cruiserweight Championship on SmackDown. He did it against Vikingo, which was a fire match, even though Vikingo got injured in that match. And then against, I want to say Nathan Fraser, I think. But anyway, phenomenal matches, man. Just, I mean, like, attention-grabbing matches. And it's been defended more on SmackDown than it has on AAA. So that's cool. And that helps, kind of like the same thing you're saying. It shows fans AAA. Fans of AAA are watching this on SmackDown. And they're fire matches. I mean, he's a great champion.
Dragon Lee is one of those guys, man, that like I hate that he doesn't get the pop here because he's a phenomenal athlete.
You mean Ray Phoenix? Or Dragon Lee?
Or Ray Phoenix and Dragon Lee.
Well, both, yeah.
Both of them.
Because I was talking about Ray Phoenix.
Yeah, I think you said Dragon Lee.
Did I say Dragon Lee?
I thought you did. Or maybe I don't know.
Okay. But Ray Phoenix is the AAA Cruiserweight champion.
Either way, both of them, though, because I think it every time I see them, you know, like they put on such great matches. I mean, just top shelf matches. But they get no response from the crowd, and it's like,
well, these have been.
Well, AAA, man, like they're, you know, that's a whole different story. But I wish they would get better reactions on the main shows because they're great, man. Like they are absolutely just amazing athletes. The stuff that they do in the ring, it just blows my mind, man. Like the agility, the timing, just all of it. It's crazy, and I wish they got a little more love, you know, on the main roster from the crowd. But I don't know.
Dom hadn't defended the Mega Championship in forever. He is going to defend it against El Grande Americano. I believe it's going to be a Triple Mania, which is in September. So, but that's in September.
Yeah, he'll lose it.
I would say so. I would hope so. I would hope so because I mean El Grande Americano, EGA, if you will, is like Hogan down there. So you gotta capitalize on that.
You gotta do that. But yeah, man, I'm ready for SummerSlam. I'm ready to get some answers to a lot of these questions that we've got.
And then we'll go into the fall. Of 2026 already. Oh my gosh.
This year's flying by, dude.
It flies by. It does fly by. Especially when you're a wrestling fan, you follow this every week.
Yeah.
Like time goes by really quick, really fast.
It really does, because it really it feels like we just stopped with the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like it feels like we just did that, man, and that was a third or fourth of the year ago, man.
4 months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, quarter of the year gone by. Like now we're already to SummerSlam. We're gonna blink and we're gonna be at Survivor Series. Like it's flying by. You mentioned it a little while ago, and let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Season 3 of Unreal came out, and I'm only 2 episodes in, man. Like because I just have not had the time to just sit. But I'm off tomorrow. I'm off work tomorrow, so I'm gonna watch all of it. I'll do like I did the first 2 seasons, and I'll go back and watch it 2 or 3 times. But I'm going to I may watch episode 3 tonight, and then watch the other ones tomorrow. But man, it's been so good. It has been so good seeing the behind the scenes of the John Cena farewell tour has been. It's so eye opening, man. It changes the way you look at these guys, and like you get the answers to the question, why was it booked that way?
Yeah.
And we talked about it after he lost to Gunther in his final match on that Saturday Night Main Event. I loved what he said in Unreal about it, where he was like, everyone expects it to be a WrestleMania. Why not just a random Saturday night in Washington, D.C.? That's going to get people to watch.
In the lowest financial quarter of the company year.
Yeah, he
said raised that up. That was his reason.
Yeah, because he said people are going to watch WrestleMania anyway.
WrestleMania is going to sell itself. That's what he said. Yeah,
and he said, so why not bring it here?
Yep.
And I thought, man, like the selflessness. Like you can think what you want about John Cena, but when you watch Unreal, if you haven't watched the previous 2 seasons, if you've watched those, you would have got a little taste of it then too. But if you watch this season, you'll see how selfless he is, because everything he did in this whole retirement thing was calculated to help other people. It was his idea to get squashed by Brock.
Yep.
We were all pissed off, like, oh my God, Brock squashed him again. Last time they're going to fight. And it was John's idea because he said, I don't need any more momentum.
Yeah.
I'm on my way out the door. He's got a little time left. Let's elevate that. Let's make him the beast. Let's make sure he stays the beast. How many guys are going to put their pride aside and make those kind of moves because he could have very well been selfish and had that whole thing booked out to where he won every match. You know?
Yeah.
Like losing to Dom with the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
That's all his idea.
Yeah.
Like
Liv did to Cena what Cena did to Cody at Elimination Chamber. That callback.
Yeah.
Well, just think if it was the other way, if it was Cena just going over every time, we would see right through that, and we would be like, "This is crap."
Yeah,
dude, come on. That's the way we would react to it.
We would, but we would be like, "Oh, he's going to get his happy ending."
Yeah. But Cena's already had his Hall of Fame level career, the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
That's what they call him. I mean, they don't say that about anybody else. So at this point, it's like, what can I do to give back? Like for the betterment of the business going forward without me. That's all he was looking at.
That's all the whole thing was about.
That's all it was about.
That's all the whole retirement tour was giving back to the business and giving back, like the Saturday Night Main Event where it was his idea to make it NXT guys.
Yeah.
Like it was his idea. And you look at the guys that it was, Javon Evans, Obafemi, like guys that are now Sol Ruka, now on the main roster and big deals all of a sudden. Like, and I'm not saying that's the sole reason, but do you understand what that exposure did for those guys? And giving them that opportunity on a main stage, it just elevated their confidence so that when they were called up, they were ready. Like you've got to watch it. You've got to watch it because you will have a whole new outlook on John Cena.
Yeah, listen, and even when the internet got so upset and was going to fillet WWE for the way that the whole Cena Gunther match went down, because he tapped. The guy that preached never give up, gave up.
And he literally said that. He said that like that was all his idea.
Yep.
That was Cena's idea to tap out to Gunther.
I knew it was.
Like, and to hear him explain, like, it gave me chills because I'm just like, dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, that is amazing to have that mindset on your way out. Because, again, he could have said, I'm John Cena. I'm not going out like that.
And then they showed the clip of the after show where Triple H is on the podium and they're chanting "F-U." Like at Triple H, he's just like, I'm surprised you're not being. I thought it would be much louder than this.
Yeah,
and they're just all chanting at Triple H like they hate him, and he's just like,
like they booked it that
got
way.
nothing to do with it. It's Cena's deal.
Yeah, like
he didn't say it at the time, but it's just like
no,
you
because,
guys are just throwing all this crap at Triple H, and it was Cena's idea the whole time.
well, and that gives me
You know?
that should give you more respect for Triple H that he's going to take those darts,
Yeah.
knowing
Yeah.
that it wasn't his idea.
Yeah.
It was Cena's idea, but he took all that heat so Cena could go out the way Cena wanted to go out. And I have so much more respect for Triple H. I have so much more respect for John Cena and everybody involved in that
Mm-hmm.
because it made something that was great that much better when you hear him tell why he did it the way he did it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't like him, love him, hate him. You gotta respect him.
Yeah, and I'll say this about Unreal too. You don't have to be a fan or know anything about this to watch Unreal.
No.
It will captivate you. You'll be drawn to it anyway, I promise you. Unreal is as good as any documentary or any sports thing you've ever seen. To me, it's right up there with The Last Dance,
Mhm.
which is like an all-time great documentary.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen The Last Dance, the Bulls. It's great. To me, it's right up there with The Undertaker's Last Ride, that whole series of stuff. Any documentary like that, where it just tells like the true stories and happenings and goings on of everything. And it to me, it ought to win every award that it could ever earn.
Absolutely.
And we've only seen, I've seen the same 2 episodes you have, the first 2. So far this season, I think it's the best one.
It's
and they're all good.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
But if you're not a fan, and I highly doubt that there's someone not a fan watching this or listening to us right now, but in case you are someone that hasn't put one eye to this business ever, watch Unreal. I don't see how you can't be captivated, and I don't. It will make you a fan. I don't see how it can't. Like it's so interesting and like just so like you go behind the curtain, you go in the writer's room literally, and just
Yeah.
like it's pretty friggin' incredible. Like, and it's never been done before like that.
I mean,
And
guys like Seth Rollins, and I bring this up because he's in the first couple episodes, and Braun Breaker, like when they go behind the scenes when he got hurt, the shoulder injury,
Yep.
and when he had to be written off basically, and he told Braun Breaker, he said, "Don't hold back."
Yeah.
Dude's got he separated his shoulder.
And I wasn't sure when he did it. I never saw when
It
he
was
did
when
it.
he,
I know.
yeah.
I saw it on Real when
Yeah,
he
you
did
didn't
it.
see it when he did it live in the
Yeah.
match. You didn't notice it. Yeah.
No, you didn't. You really didn't.
And I love how those hot mics that they have,
Yeah.
like how they you hear that in Unreal. You don't hear it during the broadcast,
Oh no.
but in Unreal, like he tells Cody, "My shoulder's done."
He goes coast to coast, headbutt, lands on
Yeah.
the shoulder on the mat.
Yeah.
And it's like 1 second. I think my shoulder's broke.
Yeah.
Oh man. Stuff like that. It's like we don't hear or see all the time.
Yeah.
It's like you know.
Or that match with AJ Styles and John Cena,
Mhm.
and he was going to do the 619.
Crack me up.
and he told him when he did that, he told I can't what did he tell him to
So
do?
they were doing move after move
Yeah.
after move of opponents they've
And
had
the
over
crowd
the
was
years.
calling the shot basically.
So a crowd was it got to the point where the crowd was chanting moves at him. Like they chanted RKO, Cena hit Styles with an RKO. It would just be like finisher after finisher after
Yeah.
finisher. They kick out. The crowd would just like start chanting moves at him. They chant RKO at him. They started chanting 619 at Cena to do a 619. So Cena dropped to holds AJ in position. No, it was no, that's right. He dropped to holds AJ in position. And when he gets down there with AJ in position, he goes, "Clothesline me."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then backstage he's like, "Thank you for not making me try
Cena
that
can't
move."
do a 619.
Yeah. So, but
That was hilarious.
But you got to hear it through the hot mic. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That we don't hear during the broadcast.
Yeah.
Hearing them call it.
That was such great stuff. That was my favorite match of the whole retirement tour. Was him and
That
AJ
match
in
was
Perth,
epic,
Australia.
man.
Was
that
amazing.
goes down as a top.
Love that match.
But like I was saying, man, like my respect for Seth Rollins even grew in all this because backstage before they're walking out, for them to turn on Seth, and Seth tells them like, don't hold back, do it like you do anybody else. Like dude's got a freaking separated shoulder.
Yeah.
The night before, and he's saying, or 2 nights before, he's telling him,
Mhm.
hit me with it.
Yeah.
Hit me with your best shot, man. I got it.
Yeah.
Got to sell it. And when I say he hit him with a good one, he hit him with a good one.
He was like, "I'm sorry in advance." No,
Yep.
lay it in.
And you see
Do not mess with this.
You see a side of Braun Breaker in these first 2 episodes that I did not expect to see. I've seen a little of Braun Breaker behind the scenes because him and Izzy Dame, they're dating.
Yep.
And so like on like their TikToks, like you'll see those every now and then. You see a different side, but in this, you see a much softer side to Braun Breaker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you could tell like he was like kind of torn. Like he seemed like he was really like, oh, I don't want to do this. So it's just so it captivates me, man.
Yeah. It's we're just 2 episodes in. I haven't seen the other 3, but so far I'm just like this is award winning. Like this is right up there with The Last Dance. This is it's this.
My only complaint about Unreal is that we only get 5 episodes a season.
Well,
that's my complaint. Like I could watch and like if they came out with a new episode every week, I would watch it every time. Every time. Like if they made it
maybe that's a pitch.
Like because
that's not really the Netflix model, but
no. But and I get that they, like what they're talking about, what they're playing now was from, September, October, November of last year because you got to produce it all, but if they could find a way,
it goes up to WrestleMania this year.
Yeah. So if they could find a way to, I don't know, even if it was once a month, like come out with a couple episodes or something, maybe be 2 months behind live action, for the next episode, figure out a way. I will watch it. I will watch it religiously. I will not miss an episode. I will record it. I will watch it multiple times. Like that's how much I love the behind the scenes stuff. The AJ Lee stuff, incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible with her and Punk and her comeback and just all of it, man. Like you see the human side of these people, like her talking about how she was like, well, I haven't skipped in 10 years. I don't, and then she talked about her character and not really remembering how to be that character. And then after she went out the first time, she came back and she's like, she was waiting on me in the ring.
Yeah.
Like once she got out there, it all just came back and clicked. And it's just like, man, you see this whole other side of these guys, man. And it's just incredible. And for me, I know some people think it ruins the product. For me, it gives me more respect for the product.
It enhances it to me.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I can't get enough.
It deepens my appreciation. I'm a fan anyway. I'm going to be a fan. I've been a fan all my life. I'm going to be a fan all my life.
Yeah.
This is all I've ever cared about as far as an interest, and it's all I got. It's all I want. So they can do no wrong by me, but like this only just deepens that, and it gives me so much more appreciation for like what all goes into this. Like, is like we can't see or think of this stuff on the surface just watching week to week as fans, like without going in the writer's room, just in Gorilla all the time like that. Like, man.
What impresses me too is like, so each match has a different guy producing it.
Yep.
And they're on the headsets talking to the ref and everything, and you got Triple H calling out camera angles during the match because he knows how the match is supposed to
stay on Rhea, stay on Rhea.
Yeah, get in tight, get in tight. Okay, get ready to back up, get ready to back up.
Yep.
But you've got the producer of the match. Okay, 2 minutes.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
2 minutes.
Yep.
Here comes this. Get ready for this. Like talking to the ref, talking to the cameraman. To see just the detail that goes into this stuff, like it's not just all on the fly. Like there is some, that they do, but man, it's so detailed. Every little detail, they pay attention to every minute detail of that match to give you a show. I mean, it is a full on like production, man. Like
lots of people involved.
Yes.
Even medical staff, if someone gets hurt,
check
on them. Are they all right?
Yeah.
Let me know if they're all right.
Man, I don't understand how someone could not love it.
I know.
I just don't get it, man.
Get it. Yeah.
Like I will watch as many episodes as they put out.
Yeah. It's like if you've never had pizza in your life and you're just like, I don't like pizza. I don't want pizza. Well, try it. It's pizza. Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So give it a try.
And I get there are people out there that don't care how it's made. Okay, good for you. But Man, I want to see how the whole thing's done. I wish they would do part of the show showing how they build the stage and all. Like I want to see all that.
Yeah.
I want to see how they turn the inside of an arena into these tunnels where the superstars know where to go through to get to the stage. How they set up gorilla position in these fake offices. How they build the stage. How they set all that. I'd watch all of that.
Yeah, I would too.
Watch all of it. Like I want to see all of it. I cannot get enough of the behind the scenes. And it's not just wrestling. Like I love it in other sports when you see where they're talking in the locker room, things like that. The practice, like I love Hard Knocks on HBO with football because I like to see the behind the scenes, in the off season where they're talking about roster moves and they're talking about practices. And I want to see all of it. So WWE, give us more than 5 episodes, man. Please.
Yeah, we can't get enough of Unreal. So
Yes.
yes, more will be appreciated, which I feel like we're going to get more. I mean,
Yeah.
it's doing very well.
Yeah, I think it's been an overwhelming success. So, but man, lots of stuff to talk about. We'll have a lot more to talk about next week. More Unreal to talk about for sure. But we got SmackDown this week, Monday Night Raw. So I don't anticipate a whole lot of craziness going on. They're just gonna, it's gonna be more hype for next week. It's gonna be hype for SummerSlam, getting everybody ready. We're a week and a half out, so
yep.
Like I said, I don't expect anything too crazy, but you never know. We're definitely gonna get an Aldis Gunther confrontation. You can almost guarantee that.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of that stuff to build more hype. Not that a lot of these matches need any more hype, but I mean, I anticipate that for this week. But it'll give us something to talk about going into SummerSlam next week.
It'll be here before you know it, though. WrestleMania.
Oh man, we're already getting ready to get on that. Like we're the exit's just not a mile or two up the road for that. But anyway, man, we appreciate you guys again. Go watch Unreal. Go get you the LJN Series 3. And I got to show off my Bray Wyatt.
Ultimate Edition Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, man, I found this Ultimate Edition Bray Wyatt. I'm a big Bray guy, so man, when I saw this, I just showed it to my wife. She I didn't have to ask because she already knew it says Bray Wyatt on it, so it's not a question of am I going to buy it?
Yeah.
Doesn't even matter how much. Like I'm going to buy it because it's Bray Wyatt and I love Bray Wyatt. I will buy Bray Wyatt anything, I promise you. So, but anyway, I'm Rusty. This is Billy. This was Break the Hold. Look forward to seeing you guys next week.
Watch Unreal.
Watch Unreal. 4 letters, 1 word. Stop.